this Labor Day weekend and Labor Day week, who you gonna call? I have an idea. Why don't you call Ghostbusters? That's right, starting Friday, August 29th through Thursday, September 4th, revisit, see, and experience Ghostbusters on the big screen, restored and remastered in 4K and presented in digital projection with digital surround sound. Experience the classic comedy spookfest Ghostbusters. Experience all the fun, all the thrills, all the 30-year-old visual effects all over or for the first time on the big screen. That's right, 7 days, limited engagement. Hurry, hurry, buy your tickets now. And pick, if you're going to the corporate Nazi theater where you can pick your seat in advance, feel free to do that as well and order a frickin' dinner, have it delivered to your frickin' seat while you stuff your face at the movie theater. Yeah, so revisit Egon, Spengler, Ray Stantz, and Peter Venkman as they recruit a fourth Ghostbuster, and his name is Winston Zeddemore, also featuring Rick Moranis, Sigourney Weaver as the gatekeeper, and Rick Moranis as the keymaster. You don't want to miss what they end up doing together. Of course, you miss it because they don't show it on screen, but whatever. Also featuring Slimer and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Also, some exciting scenes of a ghost giving them oral pleasure, oral pleasure in a very inappropriate scene for a PG movie. I'm just making sure it's PG. I thought it was. But anyway, long story short, this is going to be in the theater for 7 days. You know, digital projection, restoration, 4K. Check it out. I'm probably going to go. Hopefully there's going to be some people in the theater, because that's the whole reason I want to go, is to experience it with the audience members that enjoy it and enjoy the comedy. I don't believe that they enhanced any of the visual effects, so it'll be interesting to hear the groans from the young people going, what the, you know, what are these stick figures and clay animation and shit? And you're going to hear like, the graphics suck, and people are just going to be like leaving, you know, walking out. But if you're a fan of this movie and would like to experience, you know, I'd say even if you aren't a fan and you just want to go back in time to 1984 or just see what it's like to see a 30-year-old movie in the big screen, I'd say this is an occasion that doesn't come around that often. It's something that I pondered whether I was going to go or not, but I mean, you can't miss this opportunity. So I guess I'll go, and like I say, hopefully I'm not the only one in the theater, because I want to experience it with some people enjoying and laughing at the jokes, which are still 30 years on, still very, very, still very, I'm going to say interesting, but that's true. The jokes are interesting and funny. Earlier this summer or sometime or whatever, I reviewed Ghostbusters 1 and 2, so feel free to also check out my reviews of Ghostbusters 1 and 2 also. And I guess that's about it. This is my 29-year-old VHS video store piece of mini standee for the movie, which is pretty cool. I just acquired this summer, and that actually prompted me to, along with the 30th anniversary of the original film, prompted the reviews of the two Ghostbuster movies. And it's kind of a shame. There was talk, I know, for a while, a couple of years ago, actually in '08 or whenever the Ghostbusters game came out, that they were actually thinking about a Ghostbusters 3, and I guess because I'm not a big fan of 2, I kind of wouldn't have mind seeing that, but now that Harold Ramis has passed, that's really probably not going to happen, so I guess that's just as well, whatever. We can just kind of forget maybe Ghostbusters 2 happened if we don't like it. If you like it, you can remember it happened, but at any rate, we do have the motion picture Ghostbusters, and I just wanted to make a video to remind you guys, you only got 7 days to go check it out, so make sure you do that. So thank you very much for watching, and feel free to like leave comments whether or not you plan to go, or if you go, and tell me how it was, or if there were any audience members in the audience who were able to enjoy it and laugh at the jokes and stuff. I can remember being 7 years old in 1984, watching it and having that very first ghost, that librarian ghost that turns into that creepy face skeleton looking thing, scare the shit out of me. And my mom's like, "It's not scary!" She's yelling at me. It's like, maybe to a 7-year-old it is. But I can remember the reactions even 30 years later of people, the jokes and stuff. There were people's reaction to the jokes, and I remember being 7 years old and loving the music. The Elmer Bernstein music. He was a great one, and he made a lot of great scores and stuff. So I can remember certain things about seeing this in the theater. So thank you very much for watching, and who are you gonna call? I don't know. I know who. Ghostbusters. Thanks for watching.